Welcome back to my channel. I'm Beauty by Danity, and thank you guys for stopping by. No more braids, no nails. Oh my gosh, it is such a hard time right now, but we're gonna be doing a review on the new palette from Profusion. I don't know how new this is. This palette is new to me, but I was in Walmart and I was like, oh, okay. So I haven't really talked about Profusion a lot on this channel, but then again, I have done a video of them before. I have talked about some of their products before, and also, you know, use some of their products. I don't know how their products are now, but this was back in the early stage of my channel, which was back in 2012, so I don't know how long. From Profusion Cosmetics, they do have other palettes to choose from, but I, was in the store and Gold Rush really caught my eye. So we're gonna talk about Gold Rush. We're gonna see what Gold Rush is about. So Gold Rush palette comes with 21 shades, and it also comes in with an eyeshadow brush. It says take your desiccant look to the next level with this multi-finished Gold Rush palette. The highly pigmented and blendable eyeshadows range from a spectrum of descendant golds and bronzes to cool and deep browns hues. Perfect for everyone from beginners to pros, and suddenly suitable for all skin tones, which is up my alley because based by the color theme and everything, I'm praying that it is good for my skin tone and everything like that, because sometimes gold eyeshadows and yellow eyeshadows and browns don't really do well for women of color, so we're praying and hoping that it does well for women of color. Pro series brush included, so they do include a brush, little chart on the back to give you guys some detail on how to use it. And it looks to me like these two shades really stand out the most, which is Goddess and Wild. They are like the confetti eyeshadows, which I haven't seen lately, and I think that's kind of new in the game, confetti eyeshadows. But we're gonna go ahead and say each shade in the palette, we're gonna go ahead and call them out. You have Goddess Shaker Illusion, Wild Slippers Mod Shimmy, Headliner Basic B, Winner Starship Likeable, Camel Studio, Buttercup Enlightening Serendipity, Glorious Focus Boost Brown Sugar. Ooh, I'm getting, hold up, so it opens. Okay, hold on, like this, like any other palette, it just opens. And I love the rose gold. So of course it does not have a mirror, and okay, Profusion, it's, the lid is sealed. About dropped the purchase, baby. It's sealed and everything, and also, okay, it feels highly professional. I like the way it feels professional. Let's be gentle. You know what? This reminds me. So this is the brush that comes with it. It feels like a standard normal size brush for cosmetics. I'm gonna wipe off. Doesn't really have a factory smell or anything to it. Palette, it smells pretty okay, because Profusion, you can find Profusion at Ross and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the look. So the first shades we're gonna go in with, I feel like I want to use some of the browns first and then work our way into the yellows, because that is what's happening here. Like, you got browns, and you have the brown section, and then you have all of those gorgeous yellows. So it's this NYX Cosmetics brush. It's a really good brush. It's very fluffy, and it's great for the crease. So I'm gonna go in with, what is it, brown. I'm gonna go in with brown sugar. Ooh, it shows up on its own pretty good. Like, ooh, Okay, brown sugar. So brown sugar is your normal everyday crease color that you would go for. If you're a neutral lover like myself, I would definitely love this. And this is in the, like, seriously, you guys, this brown sugar. Where's my Jackie Aaliyah palette? Because I feel like I've seen this shade somewhere before. Let me grab her palette real quickly. The Queen palette. It's kind of like the shade Credit. Even though Credit is just a little bit darker, but it shows up as like Credit. Like, it looks lighter in a palette, but it just shows up on women of color skin tone. Really gray. So I applied Profusion for that because their pigmentation of their shadows seem like the formula of their shadow changed since the last time I've actually used a Profusion eyeshadow. So, and plus you can tell that they're really stepping up their games. I think all brands usually within the early stages they come out, you know, with their technique of things and then change it up once, you know, they have extra competition. So I think all brands do that. But ooh, it shows up really nice and lovely. Okay, so now that we have that in there, they don't have a black, which is kind of sad to me. They don't have a black. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably need to use a black. I think I'm gonna use a black from another palette, and then we're gonna look not, you know, without a black. So I'm just gonna use a black really quickly. But that brown is pretty. My girl probably like, girl, try a look without a black though. But I'm like, girl, I can't though, because, oh, you know, I kind of am glad that I am using the black because I want to how the brown will work if I want to reblend a shade. Like, sometimes it always work out pretty good. It kind of blends in well with it. I mean, it kind of does great blending. Well blending. Not major, but it kind of does well. Okay. Now I'm gonna do concealer. I'm gonna cut the crease with the Believe Beauty. This is your Covered Liquid Concealer. Eyes cut as far as the concealer. Now we're gonna go in. I think I want to use the shade called Buzzy Bee, or is it Buzzy Bee? Yep, and Buttercup. I'm gonna use Buzzy Bee and Buttercup on the lid while the concealer is still wet. This yellow is not it, sis. Okay, this yellow is not it. Okay, no. We're gonna go ahead and show it some more love either way. We're gonna apply it to the lid like we did both eyes, but we're gonna give Buttercup another shot. We're gonna give Buttercup a shot because Buzzy, or maybe it's because I have black up under and then the concealer maybe But no ma'am. Okay, so the shade that I'm using now is called Buttercup. Buttercup definitely shows a little bit more, but it's not really like popping out the way I want it to pop. You know, it's not giving me that, oh my gosh. But the creaminess is just awesome. Like, the consistency is there. So but I think I want to go in with okay, so we have a little bit more of that black onto the crease, and then I'm going to go in a little bit more of Wow. Wow is that confetti eyeshadow. So look at that. Oh my gosh. So pretty. What if I layer Wow on top of the two colors that we use? I mean, we're testing out the palette, so might as well. Okay. Okay. Am I missing something? Shall we just proceed to lashes and liner? So here is the completed look once the whole entire look has been brought together. Now let's get into the final verdict of the palette itself. Okay, so I'm not going to actually give a final verdict because I am going to come back and do another look like I always do with a series. So it's a palette where I feel like it could be a great beginner's palette. Stepping out their comfort zone a little bit more, and also getting into the yellow category, or just trying to really, you know, explore into more shades. This is that type of palette, and I feel like the price range for this palette is really good. As for price range, I paid $10 for this, and I love the rim of the rose gold. You know what, rose gold really got popular at one point. This is the feel of it. It feels very high end. I like the high end, and it is a cruelty-free palette. I'll have to give a little bit more love to it before I actually give like a final verdict of this palette. I just have to give it just a little more loving. It does still have a little bit left over of the shadow, but I think I have to give a little bit more loving in order for me to say this is a palette that you need to go get. Like, I can't just automatically say that right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like the review. Let me know how this look turned out. Were you guys feeling the look? The only reason why I put the blue there, because I felt like it was needing something on the lower lash, on the upper lash line, and then on the lower lash line I just added the yellow. So I just felt like it just needed something there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought about the Profusion Gold Brush. This is the Gold Rush palette. It's Gold Rush. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys thought about it. And I gotta go, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye guys.